Set up a pretty solid wall. We get the freeze. We're going to throw out our 2. And we're able to get the pick onto the hell. Thor gets dodgy ulted. We should have tanked tower right there. I think dodgy just beat us to it. So if somebody's backing and you set a wall up right in front of them, it's going to move them and then force them to stop backing. We're going to come in, get a double freeze in the Zeus ult. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy SeanyB Gaming, and today we're going to be playing the Walking Blight Ymir as support. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Ymir is a pretty aggressive support. This was our first game on for the day that we recorded this, and we had some mechanical mistakes, some decision making mistakes, but we're going to get into all of that. So let's go ahead and jump into Ymir's kit. Ymir's 1, Ice Wall. Ymir summons a wall of ice out of the ground that blocks player movement. If Ymir casts this ability again, he's going to make the wall disappear. At level 1, the wall lifetime is 2 seconds, and at level 5, the wall lifetime is 6 seconds. Ymir's 2, Glacial Strike. Ymir smashes his club, doing damage to all enemies in front of him, slowing them and applying Frostbite, his passive. The slow is going to be 35%, and the slow duration is 4 seconds. Ymir's 3, Frost Breath. Ymir uses his breath to freeze enemies in blocks of ice, doing damage and stunning them. This applies Frostbite, Ymir's passive. The stun is going to be 1.25 seconds at level 1 and 2.25 seconds at level 5. Ymir's ultimate, Shards of Ice. Ymir begins to freeze the air around him, causing shards of ice to grow on his back and slowing enemies. After a 3-second channel, Ymir erupts out of his frozen state, causing shards of ice to do damage to all enemies in his range. This is going to apply Frostbite, Ymir's passive. Canceling the ability decreases the damage. The slow is going to be 40%. Any slow that is 30% or more is very noticeable, meaning it's very effective. So on Ymir's 2 and his 4, he has 2 slows that are over 30%. And finally, Ymir's passive, Frostbite. All of Ymir's abilities that affect enemies apply a debuff to them called Frostbite. All of Ymir's basic attacks against the target afflicted by Frostbite do 100% more damage. Enemies afflicted by Frostbite deal 15% less damage. This lasts for 6 seconds. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point to our 2. Level 2, put a point to our 3. Level 3, put a point to our 1. Then we want to put another point to our 2. At level 4, put a point to our ultimate. Then we want to max out our ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 2, max out our 3, max out our 1. We left Fountain with Sentinel's Embrace, the tier 1 boots, a health chalice, and 4 multi-potions. The Sentinel's gift is going to provide us 75 health, 7 physical protections, 7 magical protections, and 7 MP5. It has a passive that being within assist range of a minion or jungle monster, death without dealing the final blow is going to award 7 bonus gold and also regenerate 12 health and 8 mana. If you are not near an allied god for 20 seconds or more, this passive is going to be disabled. We're going to get our 2 off onto the Danzabora. We get the freeze, basic attack. Whenever we land an ability, we want to land some basic attacks because we're going to be benefiting from Ymir's passive. Oh no. We tried to wall off the enemies, but it looks like Rama still goes down. Dodgy's here. We're going to get the freeze onto the Ymir, get a basic attack, land our 2. He immunes the slow. Dodgy's able to get 1. And Khepri's able to get a soft double kill. At least it's Khepri getting the pick and not Danzabora. This is not a fantastic fight for us. Danzabora is going to be able to clear wave before weekend. I think we try to put a point into our 2 and not cast our 2 on the single minion instead of the group of 3. We gotta help Rama with the purple buff, rotate back to lane. So I really like Sentinel's gift as a starter item for supports because of what you can upgrade it into. Sentinel's Embrace, allowing you to share protections among teammates that are close to you, I think is very valuable. Rama, how did you lose all that health? Oh, I guess he was hitting purple buff. That makes sense. We're gonna put a point to our ultimate. We're pretty weak right here. We put up a wall. I think we spammed our 1 and accidentally canceled it because we go down. If we did not cancel our wall, I'm pretty sure we would have been safe right there. We're gonna go ahead and buy the cooldown boots. I feel like the tank boots are a little bit better on Ymir if you're playing with a group of people and they're going to follow you up on your abilities. If you're playing with just randos like I am in casuals or ranked, I think cooldown boots is a little bit more effective. It's going to give you some power and it's also going to help you just get your abilities off more often. Dodgy uses her ultimate. We're going to come in, set up a wall, get a freeze, go ahead and use our ultimate, get some good damage onto the Danzabora. Dodgy's able to get the pick onto 1. We're going to blink up. Kind of zone this Thor away. Dodgy's able to get a pick onto the Danzabora. We're going to go ahead and hit the Lesser Scorpion. Already full health, so there's no point in standing in the heal.
An enemy has been slain.
If I sound weird this video, I think I'm getting sick. I apologize, but we're still trying to post a video every day for a year, and rain or shine, sick or healthy, that's what we're gonna do.
We will have our revenge.
Kind of a rough laning phase so far. Although Dodgy did come over and clean up 2 of them. We miss our freeze onto the Danzaboro, but we were able to zone enough to get Rama to clear the wave. We're going to go ahead and rotate to mid lane.
Your right tower is under attack.
They have an enemy hell on their team, so we're going to need to pick up some anti-heal of some form. Dodgy's able to clean her up. Now that we are in mid lane, we really want to save our abilities for peeling and trying to get set up. We do not want to use our abilities to clear wave. Dodgy uses her ultimate. That's not very fortunate. We miss our 2. We're going to get the freeze onto the Khepri, and Dodgy's able to clean her up. Zeus is gonna back, so now we do want to use some abilities on the wave. We have our blink, we're gonna get a double freeze, we're gonna use our 2, and we're able to get the pick onto the Thor. We're gonna go ahead and rotate to the red buff so Zeus can get the extra damage. We get the freeze, but she's able to cleanse herself. The Greater Scorpion is pretty open, so we're going to go ahead and rotate there. The Greatest Scorpion on this side at Gold Fury is going to enhance our purple buff and our red buff. And unfortunately, Capri was able to get one of the oracles. The enhanced purple buff is going to bring the 10% attack speed you get from purple buff up to 25%, so it's plus 15% attack speed. On the red buff, it's going to provide you 7 magical lifesteal or 7 physical lifesteal.
Ultimate is ready.
Dodgy's kind of in a bad spot.
Be right back.
We have enough money for Gauntlet of Thebes, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up.
They're killing us out here.
Gauntlet of Thebes is going to provide us 300 health, 15 HP 5. It has a passive that you can stack it up to 50 times. Each stack is going to provide 1 magical and 1 physical protection. Once it is fully stacked, allies within 70 units are going to receive 10 physical and 10 magical protections. It is just us in mid. We're going to focus on cleaning up the minions, get the freeze onto the Thor, set up our wall, just kind of be a nuisance. Gauntlet of Thebes is a pretty cheap item, only costing 2,350 gold. I'm going to try to get Relma to back it up.
Has been slain.
Your right tower is under attack.
We're going to hold the wave for Zeus in mid.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
I don't know if I finished the thought, but Gauntlet of Thebes is a pretty cheap item and it provides 100 protections total once you get it fully stacked, plus 10 to your teammates. Just all around, really solid item. Since it takes a while to stack, you probably want to pick it up pretty early on. Zeus is backing, so we don't really want to take a fight with a group of 3 in mid. Set up a pretty solid wall. We get the freeze, we're going to throw out our 2, and we're able to get the pick onto the hell. Thor gets dodgy ulted. We should have tanked tower right there. I think Dodgy just beat us to it. So if somebody is backing and you set a wall up right in front of them, it's going to move them and then force them to stop backing. We're going to come in, get a double freeze in the Zeus ult. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Attack.
Bellona's here. She's able to get the pick onto the Dodgy.
Attack the gold fury. Enemy ultimate down. Attack the gold fury. Enemy ultimate down.
We're going to go ahead and zone this Bellona. I think we are better off going for gold. Probably a missed opportunity right there. Now that Bellona's gone, I think we could probably get the Gold Fury right here. Capri's here. Oh no. Oh no. We got the Gold Fury kill, but we did go down for it. At least we got the Gold Fury kill. That's kind of all that matters. Since we are going against an enemy hell, we're going to be picking up Contagion, trying to get some anti-heal online as soon as possible. Contagion is going to provide us 60 physical protections, 150 health, 250 mana, and 15 MP5. It has a passive that enemy gods within 55 units are going to have their healing reduced by 20%. This does not stack with similar auras. So let's say if Vamana picked up Pestilence, our two passives or auras would not stack together, meaning that it would still stay at 20% anti-heal. Summon our wall, make sure he can't back. Get the freeze, make sure he can't back. Dodge his ability, make him look silly. Make sure he can't back.
Enemy ultimate incoming.
We're gonna get the freeze. Unfortunately, we did not hit the Thor. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. Got some damage onto the Khepri. Set up a wall so Dodgy can try to clean her up. Block the dash. Throw out our 2. He's very weak, but there's 2 other people here. We're gonna get the freeze. We're able to pick onto the Khepri. Dane Zavora is now here. Vamana's in his ultimate. We realistically should go poke the tower once. I don't think we'd notice the tower health. We do have our blink. Oh, I think we tried to blink in and then get the freeze, but our blink didn't go off. Set up a wall, prevent the pack.
Attack fire giant.
Vamana and Rama are rotating to Pyromancer. We're going to go ahead, fail to set up a ward, then set up a ward, and go ahead and hit Pyromancer with them. Set up a wall, force Thor's hammer. We don't want to overstep right here, so we're just going to go ahead and rotate out. Khepri's kind of in a bad spot. That's Hell's Cleansing too. Dane Zavora's here, and we're kind of in a bad spot. Rama goes down. We're going to throw out our 2. We're able to get the pick onto the Hell. We're going to set up a wall. Dane Zavora uses his beads.
Enemies behind us.
We're going to go ahead and hit this Greater Scorpion.
Be right back.
What is this? An item for the weak?
We're going to go ahead and pick up the Talisman of Energy. The Talisman of Energy is going to provide us 60 magical protections, 300 health. It has a passive that getting a kill or an assist on an enemy minion will cause you and your allies within 70 units to gain a stack of energy. The stack of energy will provide 2% movement speed and 2% attack speed and 10 MP5. This lasts for 10 seconds and can stack up to 6 times. It is also going to provide maximum stacks if you get a kill or an assist on an enemy god. We hear Dane Zavora going for the purple. We're going to get the freeze. Set up a wall, throw basic attack, miss our 2, and it looks like he's out. Gold's Fury is about to respawn. Dane Zavora uses his ultimate. He's going for the Rama. Go ahead, blink in, get the freeze, get the 2. Rama's rotating to gold, so that was kind of pointless on our part. This is an Oni Fury, so the Oni Fury is going to spawn an enhanced minion wave in each lane. We're going to go ahead and set up a wall. So that's a nice little trick with Ymir. If you're running away from somebody, you can look directly down, set up the wall, and it should spawn right behind you. If you are slowed, you're going to be trapping yourself. But if you're running at normal movement speed or faster than normal, you should be able to look down and summon a wall.
Ultimate is nowhere to hide.
You're going nowhere.
We get the freeze onto the Bologna. Get the 2 onto the Hell. We're going to kind of push up. Does a Capri ultimate down. Get the freeze onto 2. Aji's able to clean up Bologna. We're going to chase down the Capri.
Behind us.
We get a 35% slow onto the Capri. Capri goes down. We're going to set up a wall. Great wall. So Danzabor ultimate. We're trying to eat it. Thor rotates in. Not sure where the Thor is. There he is. Danzabor is very weak. We get the freeze. And Zeus is able to clean up Danzabora. Bomana gets a nice triple kill. That's a deicide, so we should be able to get this middle Phoenix.
Attack middle tower. Attack the middle phoenix.
We get the freeze. Team turns on her. She's going down really quickly. We set up a good wall. And the Bologna goes down. We are able to get the middle Phoenix. And now I think we should go for Fire Giant.
Fire giant.
This is going for the tower, so we're going to try to help him out a little bit. I think Fire Giant would have been a better call.
Retreat.
Yeah, their whole team's here now. We might have been able to get fire.
On my
We
way.
get a freeze onto the Hell. Thor ultimate inbound. Rama's going to go ahead and use his ultimate. Rama's able to get the pick onto the Danzabora. Thor ults in. We're going to try to get this Hell. We miss our 2. We hit her with the freeze. We're able to get her with the basic attack. Now we're going to fall back. Try to get this Thor off of our Zeus. Thor's able to get the pick. We set up a nice wall. So now it is just Kepri and Bologna left. Bologna's probably closer to Fountain. Great team fight.
Attack the minions.
Unfortunately, our entire team is too weak to go for Fire Giant now, so we're just going to hit the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer is going to provide everyone on our team with a buff that they're going to gain 40% increased movement speed for 15 seconds when leaving the fountain. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Sentinel's Embrace. Sentinel's Embrace is going to provide us 200 health, 20 physical protections, 20 magical protections, and 20 NP5. It has a passive that we're going to evenly split 120 physical and magical protections among all nearby allied gods
Attack
and
fire
yourself.
giant.
If you are alone, you're only going to gain 60 physical and magical protections. So this combined with our Gauntlet of Thebes, if our team is fighting near us, they're going to be a lot tankier than they were if they were fighting away from us. Thor and Bologna are nearby. We're going to go ahead and rotate, try to zone them away. We get the freeze onto the Bologna. That's a Hell cleansing too. Kepri's out of position. That's Kepri's ultimate. We're going to use our ultimate, and she's able to clean them up. Vamana's pushing them away from us, so now we're going to start pushing up. blink. We get a freeze onto the hell. She uses her beads. We get caught on minions. Now we're the front line. Getting some basics onto this Blona. We're completely okay with her attacking us. Thor ultimate inbound. We unfortunately don't have our freeze quite yet. We land our freeze onto the Thor. Thor goes down. We're able to get the basic onto him. Zeus is able to get a double kill. Now it's just the Danzabora left. We're going to try to end the game right here. Unfortunately, Rama is very weak. We take a lot of damage. The Titan is super healthy because there's still 2 tier 2 towers left.
Attack right tower.
Maybe the end call was not the right call right there.
Attack the middle phoenix. Attack the middle phoenix. I'll attack middle lane.
Go ahead and double my paycheck.
Oh no. Oh no. We gotta get it. Rama's able to rotate back in and get the damage. A triple kill for Kefri.
So much for laying
That might be the turning point in the game. I don't think I've ever seen a Kefri get a triple kill. We're gonna go ahead and back, and we're gonna be picking up Relic Dagger. Relic Dagger is going to provide us 350 health. It's going to provide us 10% cooldown reduction, 7% movement speed, and 10% crowd control reduction. It has a passive that your relics are going to receive 40 seconds off their cooldown. So now we can blink and shell more often. I'm gonna go ahead and set up some wards. Right now, we are super deep in the enemy's jungle with nobody around us. This is not what we want to be doing as a support. As a support, we want to stick near our squishies and keep them alive and set them up to get kills onto enemy players. For some reason, we're like, oh, let's go challenge this. And we get stunned, we get taunted, all 5 people, we get blown ulted. We're trying to run, we get grabbed, we get killed. Terrible play from us, bad positioning, and that's going to set up a series of bad events for our team. In fact, I think we just lost pressure on the map because of that poor decision.
On my way.
So now at best it's a 4v5.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
They're making it look like they're going for fire jet. I'm not sure if they actually are. Taking a look at enemy builds right now.
Defend the Titan. Defend the fire giant.
You like that?
Attack.
no fear.
It's a 4v5.
Ally has been slain.
We're gonna go ahead and rotate in. Rama goes down. That's one source of our damage that's not going to be able to fight for the next 50 seconds.
Good game. Retreat on my way.
Zeus goes down. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Dodgy's able to get the pick onto 1. We're going to throw out our 2. We get taunted. Dodgy goes down. We set up a wall.
Uh-oh, teammate down.
And we go down again. I think because we decided to challenge the Greater Scorpion, we put our team at a 4v5. We lost some characters. We got back in the fight. And then we went down again. That entire loss of a team fight was on me because I died challenging a Greater Scorpion. Terrible positioning. We should have stayed close to our squishies. Now they get the fire giant. So that one poor decision cost our team a lot. Their middle phoenix is about to be back up. We didn't get any pressure. Now they got pressure and they got fire giant.
Your right tower is under attack.
That's how close this game is one bad mistake is able to turn the entire game. And it feels bad when it's us who make that mistake.
Group up.
Enemy missing and the Titan.
Technical fury.
Completed.
Cancel that. Defend the Titan.
So we are definitely on the defense. Looks like there's a group of 2 or 3 in mid. We're gonna start rotating back. Our team is definitely on the defense right now. They're able to get the Primal Fury. We are the last person in the lobby to hit level 20. Feels bad. But at the same time, I felt like we had a really good early and late game. Early, mid, and late game. We just made one very bad decision that got us killed twice.
On my way.
Enemy missing. Cancel that.
As long as we can keep their carry, Danzaboro, off, we should be good. We're going to set up a ward. Get some damage onto this Danzaboro. Go ahead, use our ultimate. He used his Aegis. Gonna throw out our 2. 2 people caught behind the Phoenix. We should probably go for them. Thor uses his beads.
So much for laying
Danzaboro's back on it. We're gonna step in front of him, try to get him to attack us instead of the Phoenix.
Go ahead and double my
Hell is able to get a double kill. It's not looking good. Thor rotates in. We get a freeze. We're gonna throw out our 2.
an enemy has been slain.
Lamont is able to get the pick onto 1. And it looks like Hell was able to get our Phoenix. Super unfortunate.
I'm on their radar.
That is too bad.
We run up here like we can challenge this, but we absolutely can't. We're going to set up a wall. I think that wall just bought us enough time to get out. So the order of events, we get their middle Phoenix, things are looking good, we get it again. SeanyB puts himself in a bad position, turns it into a 4v5 fight. The enemy team wins that next fight. They get another pick onto us, they get Fire Giant, they push up, they get left Phoenix. And now we're on the defensive. With Ymir, we're going to go ahead and set up these walls, get the minions to group up together so it's easier to hit them with our 2 and 3. We don't want to overstep right here. This is probably going to be the last wave that we hit, and it sounds like Hell's nearby. Yep, we're out. We're going to start running. We might even go down right here. Looks like they kind of just gave up. I think they could have probably gotten me if they chased me. Right now, we have been involved in 28 of our 35 kills. As a support, these 6 kills and 4 deaths doesn't seem that flashy, but the 22 assists is where it really comes in. If you're trying to figure out how good of a game you had as a support, generally, if you add your kills and assists, and then see how much of that, how involved you are compared to your total team's kills.
Defend right lane.
I'm sorry, I'm sick. I can barely talk.
Enemies at the Fire Giant.
Ultimate is ready.
Be careful.
But Ymir is a pretty aggressive god. They just get Fire Giant. Time to just turn around and run. That's most likely an enhanced Fire Giant. Oh no, we might be going down right here. We're gonna wiggle wiggle. We sold our boots and picked up Pridwen. We'll get into Pridwen in just a moment. We mainly picked it up for the 20% cooldown reduction. 5 people over in right. Thor is using his ultimate. We take a lot of damage. We blink over the door. We get the freeze onto the Thor. He uses his beads and his Aegis. Pretty bad ultimate from us, but we did get the Pridwen shell from it. Oh no. We pop a shell.
Double kill.
We're going to go ahead and back because we're super weak. Pridwen is going to provide us 30 physical protections, 30 magical protections, and 20% cooldown reduction. It has a... Oh, Zeus got a nice little triple. Got a quadra. That is a game-changing play. It's just the Danzabora left. Our left Phoenix is back up. We're going to go ahead and clear this wave. Make sure that the Phoenix stays up. Pridwen's going to provide you 30 physical and 30 magical protections. It's going to provide you 20% cooldown. It has a passive that when your ultimate has finished casting, you're going to gain a shield equal to your protections for 5 seconds. When destroyed or by timing out or being depleted, it is going to explode, dealing magical damage equal to 50% of the shield's initial health, and slow targets by 25% per 3 seconds. This can only occur once every 45 seconds. I really like the freeze animation on this skin. Turns them into like a blood red.
Tactical fury.
We set up a wall. Good dash by Bologna. We gotta be careful as to not overstep right here. Looks like we're just gonna settle for oracles. Looks like they're on the Fury. Looks like we're really the only ones challenging right here. Bologna comes to us. They drop the Fury. Thor is nearby. Thor gets the stun on the hammer onto us. We're going to set up a wall. That wall is going to save our life. Kepri probably saved us from getting stunned. We're going to get the freeze onto the Bologna. We're going to keep falling back. Rama goes down. That's a pretty big L. So Zeus's Quadra kind of got it back to even ground. So now instead of being on the defense, it's kind of a neutral thing. I feel like we're baiting defense because they've been super aggressive. Gonna get the freeze onto Kepri. Some follow-up damage. Looks like they're attacking right. Our team's gonna rotate over. Unfortunately, they're able to get the Phoenix. Dodgy uses their ultimate. Thor's a little overstepped. We're gonna try to get a pick onto him. We get the freeze. He uses his beads.
Enemy ultimate down.
Our team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Looks like they might be going for Fire Giant. I'm going to rotate over. We do have a ward. We're going to try to zone this Bologna. We get the freeze. Our team's able to secure the enhanced fire giant. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Get some damage onto the Capri and Bologna. Vamana's able to get the pick onto Capri. Rama's able to get the pick onto Bologna. We're turning the game.
Attack right lane.
We have the momentum now. Now we can be on the aggressive. Thor uses his ultimate. We're just going to check our backline and make sure that they're all safe.
I'll attack right lane.
Ultimate is ready.
Destroy the right enemy.
I'll attack right lane.
Release your name. Attack the Titan.
Destroy the right enemy.
I think we should get the Phoenixes.
Ultimate is ready.
Our team wants to attack. There's still 3 people up. They're damaging people.
We will have our revenge.
Yeah, let's just sweep the floor on the Phoenixes and then make an attack with their full team. We set up a wall to block the Danzabora ultimate. I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a freeze while he's in the Zeus ult. We're still just tanking the Phoenix. Thor ultimate. If we go down, that's fine. We got the Phoenix. We use our freeze, and we're able to turn on the Thor. Beautiful turn of events. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the Gold Fury. It's just a Primal Fury. The Primal Fury is going to increase everyone on our team's damage against jungle monsters. This includes camps, harpies, pyromancer, future Gold Furies, and fire giant. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our relics, buy a damage potion, and then buy a tank potion. Finish up 2 more wards.
Nice job.
So right now, with this build, we have 30% cooldown. We have 20% anti-heal if they stand close to us. We are providing our teammates 130 protections if they stand close to us. Well, some of that gets divided up. And then we're also providing them up to 12% movement speed and 12% attack speed from Talisman of Energy. Blowing us a little out of position, especially with 5 people coming up. That's a pretty big pick, so now at best it's going to be a 5v4 or a 4v5 for them. Gives us a pretty large advantage. We're just going to blink, start this engagement. That's the cleanse from hell. We get pulled. We're going to try to help this dodgy out. We're going to set up a wall. Zeus ult should be able to get him. Dodgy's able to clean him up. 2 people down. We're going to get some damage onto the Danzabora. Go ahead and use our ultimate on the Titan. They just have the hell left. We should be able to close this game out. I feel like there's a lot to possibly learn from this game. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.